I guess this has something to do with the show today. This should be interesting.
Hello, all, and welcome to Feeding the Ducks, the Pondcast that gives you weekly breadcrumbs of entertainment. I am your Z-list celebrity, Kyle Pepitone.
And I am Joe, and we're coming from your mother's basement. And I guess we should start off. Those who are listening, you are sitting here with goggles over a hood, and I will give you the floor to explain what the hell is going on.
Okay, so as some of you may know, well, by the time this goes out, 7 months ago was the annual Met Gala.
Yes.
The nice celebrity invite only ball that people wear the stupidest costumes at. And well, I figured if that's what it takes to get famous, well, here we are.
So
wait, sorry, I forgot another thing. Not only do they wear stupid costumes, they also flaunt how much money they have. So if you'll excuse me, here we go. A crisp $20 bill. All right, let the views roll in.
That's a $1 bill.
Well, this is our annual budget, so
there it goes. So this is what you would wear if you were invited to the
Met Gala.
Oh, sorry.
And no, because I can't breathe.
So now think how they feel, because they're sacrificing to wear that.
I'm also now realizing these are green goggles on what we have as a green screen. So
wait, this isn't a real brick wall?
It is not. It's a green screen, and that's going to be fun for editing.
Okay, well,
all right. Those cost me $6.
That was a very expensive bit we just did there. Very expensive bit.
Yes.
So the Met Ball.
So yes, the Met Gala happened, and I had the mistake of being on the internet the day after, and had the unfortunate ability to be able to read.
But you know what's so great is that we're so topical here. So the Met Ball happened
Gala.
Probably like 6 weeks ago, and we are getting to it now because we are on top of things.
Met Gala happened May 1st, 2023.
May 1st, and we don't know what today's date is.
But God knows when this one is going up.
But that's what's great about this show is that we are on top of things. I mean, we should do weather reports. We're so on top of things. On May 2nd, it's going to be sunny. We're going to be right every single time.
Today is a crisp 79.
Okay, so
if that gives you any indication as to what day we recorded this on, you now know.
Well, if people are watching this when it's snowing out, we really got to get our shit together.
There's a 34% chance of humidity. I'm sorry, 34% humidity. Yeah. Okay. So yes, we're not topical, but that's what sets us apart from other news sources.
And we are a news source, by the way. Yes. Okay.
Yes, we do. We do extensive research to make sure we get only the cold hard facts. It takes us a little while.
That's us.
But we're true.
That's us. So the Met Ball, I don't know much about Met Gala. I don't know much about this thing. But,
neither do I.
I do. I've obviously seen stuff. I know they wear ridiculous outfits. I know they were. So what was the thing this year? Like what stood out that that is making you a little irritated about it?
Okay. So the theme this year.
They have a theme. Okay.
Yes, it was some guy. It was a German fashion designer.
Okay.
By the name of Karl Lagerfeld.
Dead.
Only by like 4 years.
Oh, they waited 4 years to honor this guy?
He died in 2019.
Okay. Well,
yeah. But German fashion designer. I'm sure he did great work. I don't know anything about him.
All fashion designers are great work.
But that's not what that's not what some of the celebrities did here. But before we get into that, just a little backstory on the Met Gala, if you don't know, which
I don't.
Unfortunately, I do. It's an invite-only event.
Yes.
But if you are invited, you still have to pay at least $50,000 for a ticket.
$50,000 for one person.
50.0.
If I want to go, I get invited to the Meta Ball, and I get charged $50,000 for the to go.
Yes, unless you want a table, which jumps the price to 300,000. 300.0K.
Okay, stop. But now that's a table. That's a group.
I have no idea.
It's got to be. Why would you buy one ticket and then get a whole? I'm going to sit by myself for $300,000.
Because they have the money to do so.
I understand that.
I'm not. But it's they're not singular tables.
No,
I'm sure multiple people sit at a table.
Yes, but they probably like a group, like the Kardashians will go together and pay $300,000 for a table.
I don't think so.
You can't. What do you just bring a little snack table and you sit at it for $300,000?
No, I'm sure they have. I don't think you there.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, everybody comes in with the Fisher Price.
Yes. They sit there. I pay $300,000 for this snack table here. Where's my salmon? Did I get some? You okay? Yep. There you go. There you go. This is a
$300,000 from IKEA.
So okay. So they come. They pay a lot of money, obviously, for this invitation only thing.
Yes.
Now, what do the celebrities get out of it?
I have no clue.
Is it I'm guessing publicity because it's all over the place.
You would think.
I would think.
No, because this year, a cockroach. They found a cockroach at the event, and the press photographed the cockroach and asked the cockroach who he was wearing. I shit you not. I shit you not.
What did the cockroach say? Because that's actually funny. But I think the main thing is here is I'm paying $50,000 for an event. I would like it to be bug free.
It's New York.
I understand. Where was it?
New York.
I understand. New York's a big place.
It's not that big. Where was the Met? I assume the Met Gala is for the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So I'm assuming it's there.
It's probably MoMA.
Yes, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's where it is. That
makes sense. That's where the Met comes from.
Where the hell do you get MoMA though?
The Metropolitan.
The MMOA.
MOMA. MoMA.
Where is the O?
There's what Metropolitan. There's plenty of O's. Just pick one. MoMA.
That's bad.
Metropolitan
Museum of Art. Keep trying.
The person who came up with it was dyslexic. No, not a lot of people know that. That is a true story.
All right, that's another issue.
All right, so that was some amazing event. It sounds like. Who were the big names? Who showed up? I have a feeling this thing was started so that they can get to the Kardashians to a party. Hey, we want to get them. We wanted to get them dressed up.
They were there, I know.
Of course they were there.
I believe Pattinson was there.
Who?
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, Batman. We know him on a last name basis. Pattinson. Batman. Yeah. Just say Batman.
He didn't show up as Batman for some reason.
That's a little much.
You would think. Are you sure? You sure about that?
I mean, as the guy who's playing Batman, you don't show up as Batman. If you showed up as something wacky, I don't mind, but don't show up as Batman. I'm just saying.
Sorry. The big ticket ones that everyone were talking about. Top three were Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, I know him, the worst Joker.
The worst other things too. Doja Cat.
What the hell is a Doja Cat?
You think I know?
What does Doja Cat do?
She's some music artist. She's a music artist. I cannot tell you any more than that.
Doja Cat?
Doja. DOJA.
Doja Cat. Doja Cat showed up.
Doja Cat.
Thank God. Now it's an event.
Yes. And Lil Nas X, also a music
artist. Did you just say words?
Lil.
Lil.
L-I-L.
Okay. Yes, I get that.
Nas.
N-A-S.
N-A-S.
X. Lil Nas X. Any relation?
To
Malcolm?
No.
Okay, just a second. It might be a
no, he's the guy who did back in like 2019. Do you know this? You don't know the song Old Town Road, right?
Oh, is that Old Country Road? That one?
No.
Is that the country rap song?
The one with Billy Ray Cyrus? Yes.
Yes, I've heard of that.
So that's that guy.
That's that guy.
Yes.
3 years ago, and he's still writing that out.
He's done other stuff since.
Okay.
That's probably where you would know him from.
Okay. Little Nas X.
Nas.
No, sorry. I apologize, Mr. X.
Anyway, those were the big three that really got my blood boiling because, well, people were excited that Jared Leto showed up in an actual cat suit.
A cat suit. What do you mean a cat suit? Like one, like Catwoman?
Like, you know, a mascot at a sporting event?
Oh, really? Well, now
it was a cat.
Does that take away from Dojo Cat showing up?
We'll get to that.
Oh, there's more.
So Doja Cat and Jared Leto both dressed in honor of not Karl Lagerfeld, but his cat.
His cat.
Yeah.
Is his cat still alive?
I have no.
Okay,
clue.
you don't have to check that. That's
Karl
okay. Okay, he's gonna check it. I love this live fact checking.
I did in fact spell cat with a K.
That's how most people spell it.
The cat's name is Chopette.
Chopette.
Yes.
Sounds French.
And still currently alive.
Oh, is anybody watching it? Or is he just walking around the guy's mansion?
It just says here the owner was Karl Lagerfeld.
Karl Lagerfeld. So they came
2019.
So there was a dedication to Kenny Lagerfeld or whatever his name is, Karl Lagerfeld.
Yes.
And people showed up as his cat to honor him.
Yes. That's also, kind of looking at Karl Lagerfeld, he kind of looks like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay.
Just had to throw that one out there.
I hope when I die, people remember me by the dog I had when I was 8.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
So yes, Jared Leto showed up in his
he's a cat.
His cat suit.
Doja Cat
showed up with prosthetics to get her face to look like a cat.
She doesn't already look like a cat.
That is not part of her gimmick as Doja Cat.
She's living the gimmick though, because now she looks like a cat.
Yes, I don't know how temporary it is, but she looks like she walked right out of the Cats movie.
I was gonna say better than the Cats movie, or
I mean, just because it
anyone
wasn't
seen the Cats movie,
just because it wasn't CGI or James Corden. Yes, it looked better.
Okay, this is some event.
Oh my
we got to get to this.
Also, Lil Nas X showed up in nothing except silver jewels.
Silver jewels.
Yes.
This sounds like the most pretentious.
He was bedazzled from head to toe. No other clothes.
Event I've ever heard of.
Yes.
Oh my god. So what?
And people eat it up.
Okay. So
I'm no better. Sorry. I get I'm no better for hating on it as much as this. Also, I'm still wearing my sweatshirt.
You should take that off. It's hot down
Why? I'm proving a point. Look how stupid I am. Like, you can't tell because we have the camera is picking up the blackest of blacks. There's no contrast at all, but whatever.
I don't think that's the problem with this show.
But like,
so here's my thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So the award ceremonies, people, they dress up. They want.
This isn't even an award ceremony.
But wait, this is what I'm getting to.
Okay.
This is they dress up. At the end of the night, they win or lose. They get seen at this event. They have an award. What do they walk away for $50,000 and dressing like an idiot from this event? What is the purpose of the Met Ball?
Met Gala. You get idiots talking about it months later, being like, "Look at them! If they
pay $50,000 to get us to talk about it, they're going to be broke within a year if that's what they're spending their money on. Because that's ridiculous. There's got to be an end game to this event.
Probably the publicity.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So it's
permitted a cockroach doesn't show up.
I want to know how the cockroach's next film is. What's the next project for the cockroach? These are the questions they should have asked. The important stuff.
I don't think they asked them anything about that, though.
I bet she's in a Marvel movie. Everybody's in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Right. So you're
really
jacked up.
You're not caught up with Marvel, right?
I'm caught up with everything. Okay. Hit me. No. Ant-Man.
You're aware of like the big thing with Thanos, right? Like how everyone died. Spoiler alert.
That's the Avengers. They got him. They saved it. They saved the world.
Yes.
And
would you believe the reason everyone came back was because of a rat?
That was the time traveling thing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that at all. I had no idea. The Ant-Man went into the van with the rat. I have no idea what that was about. I don't get it.
Okay. Well, that's not what this show is about.
Oh, okay.
So there's no.
We're not going to explain to me what the Avengers is about.
I have not caught up, but you're saying everyone's in a Marvel movie. I was pointing out how a rat had a major role in one of the movies.
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to
tell you. Look out!
I don't know what to tell you. This was just a wasted event, and then we've wasted 10, 15 minutes. We wasted
15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So they win. Yeah. They win again.
Yeah.
The 1%ers. Sons of bitches. Speaking of the 1%ers, since we're so topical,
Oh,
and this happened right after the Met Ball, the
Met Gala.
coronation of King Charlie. If you're so pissed off about the Met Gala,
thank you.
nailed it.
I almost corrected you. I almost said Metaball.
That would have been funny. Duck season, rabbit season, duck season. The coronation really pisses me off because I just don't get. First of all, this guy is just hated. I don't think Charles is liked at all.
Nobody likes the family. Period. I don't know why we obsess over them.
It's time to. I don't know why America obsesses over it. I don't
get
that
know.
At all.
Apparently, the Revolutionary War didn't mean jack shit.
We won. Go away.
We literally, if you look it up, it is written in the Declaration of Independence. It says, "We the people, yada yada yada. We fought the War of 1776 to stop caring about your British asses."
I haven't read that far. Is that in there?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get through the whole thing.
It's in the little footnotes.
I'm always just distracted because John Hancock took up the whole fucking page.
He was a jerk.
I think we're talking about two different documents, but anyway.
What did I say?
You said "we the people." I think that's the
that's Constitution.
That's the Constitution. That's it. They started everything with "we the people."
I think so.
We the people. No, the Declaration of Independence is every guy is created equal.
I thought it was hands off, Nick Cage.
Oh my God, a Nick Cage reference.
Come on, he's all the rage nowadays.
He's the rager, right?
He was in that movie with Pedro Pascal.
I don't know what that is.
The Last of Us guy, Mandalorian. No,
okay. I'm sure he's a very talented man.
Yeah,
but he wasn't at the coronation, which is
no,
what
he was at the Met Gala though.
Of course he was. Oh, good. that I like. That I appreciate. But the coronation, like I was saying, Charlie is unliked, and I think it was proven by the fact. I think the whole royal family. I think it's time to end the monarchy. First of all,
do they? I don't know what they do anymore.
They don't do anything. They have these big events, cost the taxpayers money, and he just walks around with a crown on his head
and has taxes.
Isn't that why we got rid of him?
I can't remember, but because I know Parliament is. I'm pretty sure that's the governing body of Britain.
Yeah, they don't run anything. They don't do anything.
So why are they such a big deal?
I don't know. That's my point. They made a whole big thing of it. But the thing is, England has there's been some of the greatest musicians in rock and roll history have come from England.
One Direction.
No.
Oh.
Stop. But none of them were there. Sir Paul McCartney. Yeah. No. Sir Elton John. No. Sir Rolling Stones. No, they weren't there. None of them were there.
Wait. Like
what?
Actually dubbed Sir? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a royal title.
Paul McCartney, Elton John are Sirs.
Really?
You didn't know this? They're Sirs. Sir Paul McCartney. Look him up. Sir Paul McCartney.
As in like
they knighted him.
That's what I was getting at.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes.
Not because they are men.
Not Mr. Paul McCartney. It's Sir Paul McCartney.
Okay.
But
also, Sir Rolling Stones?
Well, I'm sure one of them has to be. I'm sure Mick Jagger is a Sir, but none of them showed. And I get Elton John because he was friends with Diana, and Charlie was not very nice to the princess because he did that song for her that he does for everybody who dies.
Charlie's not new, right?
What do you mean Charlie's not new?
They crown a new king, and I'm like, oh, they just got someone else, like presidents.
They someone else.
They put someone. I keep forgetting that he was part of this family,
and
it's just his birthright to get the crown.
We're going to cast a king. Get that ugly guy with the big ears? No, he's the son of the one who was the queen for 100 years.
But it is not hardwired in my brain that they are all part of this collective family, and it goes you.
Yes,
I forgot.
I think Charlie's got the brother who's the kid toucher.
What?
Prince Andrew, the one who was on Epstein Island, the whole big thing with that.
I don't know anything about that.
He was like shunned at this thing. He was there, but they were like,
okay.
Oh yeah, he was there, but they were like, you just don't say anything. We're not real proud of you, pal. What's the name? The kids were there who they hate Harry. Harry's
the one who left.
The one who took Meghan. They hate what?
Kid?
What is he? It's Charles's kid.
Gotta be in like
but he's Charles's kid. That's what I meant.
He's
bald, isn't he? He came and they shunned him. They didn't even let Meghan. Harry. They didn't even let Meghan in the building. She wasn't even allowed in the country.
Okay. Really?
Harry was there for like 20 minutes, and they said, "Get the hell out of here. We're done with you." It's really fun. This family's like our family. They're screwed up. They are screwed up. This family's just nuts. But back to the music. They got Katy Perry. Katy Perry. You got Elton John.
So the reason America cares about it is because no one in Britain does.
Exactly.
Apparently.
They had American artists there. When you got Elton John, you got Paul McCartney couldn't come up and do, I don't know, Let It Be, do Eleanor Rigby for one thing.
Could they
I don't know.
Ow. Could they not get them, or did they refuse to come?
All of them said scheduling conflicts. But come on.
Okay.
Come on, dude. It's
because I believe
coronation. Why couldn't they get the Sex Pistols? That would have been good. They were big in England. Johnny Ron's still alive.
Did not know that.
Sid Vicious is not alive.
I feel like God Save the Queen might have been in poor taste.
Well, the Queen's dead. The Queen's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a very archaic event, but because the last time they crowned someone, I mean, she was the queen for forever, literally I think since the Revolutionary War. She's been the queen forever. So by the time they got around to doing another coronation, it's like so outdated. Like this guy's really put a crown on his head.
Yeah,
like a 6-year-old at Burger King, he put a crown on his head. Like you're a grown man. You're a grown man. You're dressing up like this.
He wants the Happy Meal. That's not Burger King.
That's fine.
Queen Elizabeth, 1952 until 2022. So
she was a queen since 52?
Yeah.
That's forever.
That is
it's like 200 years. 71. Well, when did she die? This year or last year?
2022.
Okay, she made 70 years.
70 years.
70 years as a queen.
She was 90 something.
Yeah, she's Dracula. That's what she is.
Yeah, but not as old as Betty White, actually.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Betty White beat her? Betty White
she was older.
Okay, good. See, America wins again. You just keep beating England's ass. Well, yeah. So it's just a very archaic event. This whole big pomp and circumstance. Is that how you say it?
No, I don't think so.
You said it. And it makes no sense. They can't even get the people. Even England hates them.
I believe even modern artists like Ed Sheeran turned them down.
The English?
Yes, he's British. But also he was currently on trial, so I don't know.
Oh, that's right. He had the trial. He won, by the way.
Yes.
He won. Just in. Breaking news. Ed Sheeran won his case against Marvin Gaye.
Okay. According to the Mirror, though.
The Mirror, that's a big paper.
Ed Sheeran claims he was snubbed from the coronation concert and never received an invite.
What is Ed Sheeran? I don't know anything about Ed Sheeran.
He's pretty big, but also
he's the ginger, right?
Yes, he's
okay.
Ginger.
I know.
So either he turned it down or he didn't get an invitation. Either way, someone didn't want him around.
He wasn't there. Yep. So that you can see how no one cares about the monarchy anymore.
What did Katy Perry like?
Katy Perry, they like Katy Perry. She showed up. Did she do I Kiss the Girl? What'd she do? What song did she do?
I don't know.
You got the thing? Interweb? Check the
Katy
bunch of couple buttons in there.
Coronation.
What could she have possibly sang?
Firework.
Oh, there's one. What about the last Friday night? There's the song. Oh, did they bring Snoop and do California Girls? That would have been bring Snoop into the kingdom. That would have been funny.
Instead of clicking on videos and risking copyright from the titles, I see Roar.
War? And what is it good for?
ROAR. Oh. No, I don't think they got Edwin Starr. Roar and Firework I'm seeing are the top two.
That's what she's saying?
Yeah.
That must have brought the house down with those 80-year-old elite English people there.
80?
Did she what?
I think he's like 70 or something.
He's got to be in 70. Everybody else there, these old Brits looking at Katy Perry up there. Did she wear one of her revealing outfits?
No.
Or did she wear one of those big stupid hats that everybody wears?
No. I believe those are reserved for royal guards.
No, not those.
What were you?
That would be great if everybody wore the big furry hats. No.
Is that not what you were going for?
No, they wear the big fashionable hats like the Kentucky Derby. It's ridiculous. Look, she probably wore a hat.
She's not.
No, she's not what?
She's not in a hat.
In her performance or the actual event?
In the performance.
No, the event. She probably wore a big hat. Everybody
What
wears big
hat are
hats.
you talking
Everybody
about?
wears big hats. Not all the same hat, but they come in this fancy hat. Not as cool as this hat, but a hat. Just look up someone there. They got a hat on. I got
British hats.
not British. Jesus God. I'll show you later. Let's move on, for God's sake.
I mean, there's this one that
What are we showing me? I love.
I don't know.
I love
It
when
looks
we
like
don't
a-
show the audience.
it looks like a toilet seat.
Yeah, those are stupid, ridiculous hats. They all wear it. It's
Okay.
dumb. It's the Kentucky Derby. They do the same thing. I don't know what this has to do with horses or what, but
Well, if we're
anytime
talking
horses-
about other things, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, no, if you're talking about other things people obsess over for no reason,
hats.
I was gonna go with sporting events, but sure, hats.
People obsess over hats. Well, some people wear hat. What?
Not hats, but shoes. That's another thing. We'll get
Shoes. We didn't even go through hats. You're already at shoes. Who freaks out about shoes?
Oh my God, the shoe community.
Oh, you're
isn't-
talking about sneakers, like the Jordans? Do people do? Yeah, I was never a big
I don't
sneaker
get it.
guy. Did they wear anybody wear Jordans to the
I
coronation?
don't think so. Yeah, no. From what I'm seeing, no Jordans.
Well, just the whole event. I mean, you got your Met Gala.
Gala.
Met
There
Gala.
you go.
It's just, at a ball sounds better. You got the coronation. It's
Run
just
by Facebook.
It's just at a time that we're in right now where people are struggling. They don't want to see this shit. And back to the Met Gala.
Apparently, people do.
But I put them together. One year, you're gonna love this because this I remember. It just hit me. AOC went to this event,
Okay.
wore a dress, and the dress on it said "Tax the Rich." She's surrounded by the rich.
You're
I think
kidding
this
me.
this could combine these two events. Coronation is that no one wants to see these people when you're struggling to pay the rent, and you see these people show up these ridiculous gaudy events, and you wear something that says "Tax the Rich." You're basically talking to the person standing next to you in a cat suit. Jojo cat.
No, Jared Leto was in the cast.
Whatever.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
She wore a dress called that wrote "Tax the Rich" on it at this event. That's basically saying "F you, middle class and poor people. We're going to tax the guy next to me." What you're not going to do? Not going to do.
The only
that's
thing,
what
the
annoys me.
only redeeming quality, she should have walked around with a handbasket asking people for money. That's how you tax the rich at the event.
Like a
Oliver Twist style. Please, sir, can I have some more?
please may I have another?
That's Tale of Two Cities.
may
No,
I have another? Isn't that the little kid with the
no, that's Tiny
Christmas-
Tim. That's Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol?
Oliver Twist is the Can I Have Some More kid.
May I have another? Is that it? Am I
Charles
doing that right?
Dickens liked writing about sad little kids, apparently.
He was a sad little kid, I'm sure.
Was he?
I don't know anything about Charles Dickens.
Anyway,
I just know it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Tale of Two Cities.
Damn right.
All right, we hit our classical literature reference.
Damn right.
Um,
Bitches.
Anyway, as previously mentioned, shoes and sports.
Okay, we're moving on. Coronation over.
Rich people are stupid. We get that. They all turn out to be horrible people in a 10-year span anyway. So
No, I want to hear about the sneakers because I don't know where you're going
I
with this.
don't know anything, but I just know like these sneakers, like people obsess over them, and they pay way more than you ever should for a pair of shoes that you're gonna replace. And I just don't get it. Like people are always like, I did no research. This is off the dome.
No, I don't know where this one came from. Sneakers. I don't.
Well, you were talking about hats, and I was just like,
I wasn't talking about hats. I just said that we're stupid hats at the coronation. I didn't know we had to get into a hat segment or a shoe segment.
I wrote look
there
up
we go.
Jordan shoes prices. Amazon, Nike's men's Air Jordan 1s retro high OG shoes. Want to take a guess at how much they are?
125.
Higher. Higher.
Went the wrong way. The $200.
$529.
$500. Get me a pair.
No, I refuse to.
Refuse to because we can't afford it. That's why we refuse to.
I-
We could take a stand when we
And
can't afford
and
it.
that is Amazon.
What does that
I
mean?
saw another one that was 80,000. We're not even going to go into that one.
Okay.
You should
So-
not ever pay $500 for a piece of clothing, especially one that touches the ground as every time you walk, and you're gonna have to replace them.
What about a leather jacket? Would you pay $500 for a leather jacket?
No,
I would. Leather jacket. Come on.
Get a faux one for like 30.
No, I get a faux leather jacket. You get faux leather pants, but don't get a faux leather jacket.
It's just for that much, especially for the literal part of clothing that touches the dirt. It makes no sense to pay that much for them.
Okay. No shoes, no Jordans then. We won't get Jordans.
Don't get it.
I don't get it.
I wasn't passionate about this, but I just got to bring it up.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, look at the way we dress. We're not spending $500 on sneakers. I mean, you might spend $50 on a band T-shirt, but that's 30. A whole nother thing. You can't talk about people's obsession when your entire wardrobe are band shirts.
I support my band.
Gotta support the team.
Support the team.
Support the team.
What's wrong? Okay, yes. Look, I get.
Here comes the part of the show where you say, I know I said all this crap, but I do this crap. I know this part of the show.
Shut up. We're 6 episodes in. We're not that formulaic. Yes, I get it. I'm a hypocrite. Oh, shoes are weird. Oh, but what about your band shirts? I get it. These are the things I don't understand. I look good in band shirts, and band shirts are cool. So there's a difference. I'm okay here.
I have a problem with people who wear band shirts to the concerts of the people they're seeing. The same as
I don't do that.
The same as people who go to a sporting event with the team jersey on, as if they're going to at some point in the game say, hey, we need somebody, get down here.
Well, that's different.
Why are you wearing with somebody else's name on the back? I never got that.
That I don't get. Like the blank ones, if there are blank ones, then kind of, or like custom made, that's kind of cool.
Well, I'll say this. I hate when people wear them. I don't understand the names on the back, but they sell Yankee jerseys.
Okay.
And the big thing about the Yankees forever, they never put names on the back of the thing. That's been the tradition. Yankees, you don't touch it. But they sell Yankee pinstripe jerseys with names on the back.
Well, yeah.
That's sacrilege. That's blasphemy. Yes. And I'm not as big into
team.
I understand that. And I'm not, but that's the one thing that still bothers me. You cannot walk around with a Yankee jersey with a name on the back. It's just not the way it goes. So that stuff pisses me off. And then you wear it to the game. Why? We know you just paid $200 for your ticket. We know you like the team. We don't need you to wear a jersey. You're not helping anyone. Man, we sound like two old cranky bastards.
Yeah. Okay. Almighty. Yes.
It's just a.
I mean, I'll do you one further.
Oh, there's more. There's more complaints.
Just the sports overall getting like so into a game. I don't understand. Well, like I have no problem with like, oh, let's get together and watch the game, the big game.
The big game.
Because we can't say because
don't
big wigs at NFL might get hurt if we use their official name.
Say it. Don't say it.
The millions they're making in ad revenue is really hard to pull back. No, I have no problem having like a get together and being like, hey, let's enjoy this experience together. I have no problem with you watching sports. I have no problem with you getting together to watch sports. My issue is the obsession behind it. And I get it. You can look at me. You will go down in the comments right now and tell me what I'm obsessed with and how I sound like a bumbling fucking idiot. But just getting into it, the whole, especially this one, the whole superstition behind it, how everything you do is influencing the outcome of the game. No, it's not. Okay, no, it's not.
I will. One thing that.
Oh, good. You're just like them.
No. This did happen once, and it's true, and I can vouch for it. And this actually was her fault. Your mother, when we were dating, we watched I used to be a big. When I was big into sports, I was a big Cowboy fan. And they were back in the playoffs for the first time in years. This was when they started to get really good. So it was the first playoff game in years. And me and my brother were fans for years. And we sit down to watch this big playoff game. And they're playing in the game. And in the middle of the game, your mother gets up and she puts a light on. We freak out. Next play, Cowboys throw an interception. Other team runs it back. They blow the Cowboys out. And to this day, I know it was your mother's fault. True story. So
I don't know what any of that meant.
Well, just know that it was your mother's fault.
The other team intercepted the Cowboys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. They didn't intercept the others. So she shut the light off and things went bad.
Cowboys did something bad. Other team did something good.
Okay.
Your mother's fault.
Got it.
That's how it works.
See, like, no. It's not.
It was. That was the one case. That was the one case in history where that
there
happened.
Are millions. Yeah,
and
probably.
Millions.
There's millions of people watching. The things you do are not affecting the game. You know why? Because there's probably someone halfway across the country doing something to stop you from doing good.
So when we turned off on the light, somebody turned off the light?
Exactly.
And counteracted that? Yeah, I don't believe that.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying, because the fact I don't understand when people get into fights and just over teams and stuff, because
you have no bearing on
exactly.
They have no idea who the hell you are.
Exactly.
You get nothing from it.
My point is, after the game, both teams get together, they go to a strip club, and they don't care. They don't care if they won or lost, and they're out there together, and you're home crying because your team lost. Your team. And the thing now with sports, as we get it's not the same team every year. They change, players go back and forth so much. It's not your team anymore. This guy that you hated last year is now on your team this year. You got to like him. It's not the same. Again, I get I'm an old man yelling at a cloud, but just not the same. And I just don't understand how upset you get. I get root for your team. That's fine. But if you're having a brawl in the stands and going to prison for it, it's just a little silly to me. And I don't know how this has to do with Prince Charles or King Charles.
No, oh my God, you're right.
I don't know what that has to do with.
This wasn't a coronation
Super
episode
Cat or whatever it is. Whatever her name was. I don't know how we got here, but man, once again, we get to a point where we just. I don't know.
At least we're informed this time.
I don't think we are. We don't know the difference between Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. We got a flag. We should put a flag up here. That's what should be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw you, Britain.
No.
Do we air in Britain? England?
They have access to us.
We're worldwide? Wow, we're worldwide. Wow, what a reach we have.
I mean, we have the potential. I think you have to actually have people watching you.
Yeah, they are.
Across the world.
There's.
Well, let's find out. We have our analytics. Let's.
Ooh, analytics. I like analytics.
Audience. Here we go.
Don't say numbers if they're not good. Inflate the numbers.
The 100% of viewership is coming from this basement.
Hey, over there. Hey, from your mother's basement.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience. No, we got 91% from US, and then a half percentage is from.
So outside the US, we're global. We are global.
Yes.
This is a conglomerate. That's where we are.
Yes.
This is big. It's exploding.
We
may be at the Meta Ball next year. That's how big we are.
Wait, let me get my costume.
Don't put that thing on. How could you put that on? I'm fucking sweating down. There he is back.
I threw away the glasses. So
to the rest of the show like that. That's actually how people watch the show, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
What does that mean?
That means that they cover their heads and don't watch us.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wow. We're covering a lot of topics here.
And in record time too. It's only been 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
I don't know what the hell we're going to do for the other 20.
We've accomplished nothing. Well, there's nothing like say we can walk out of here at any point.
Wait, we can?
You just get up and go.
Oh, okay.
And there he's out. He's out. I'm flying solo. Maybe I should do my Cher imitation again.
No.
That's mine. Don't drink that. Well, okay. So I guess obsessions is the topic around here, and that's where we went. I mean,
yeah,
shows.
As long as we don't,
you know what? So people obsess over shows.
Hey, don't bring into things we obsess over. That's going to make us look bad.
What shows?
Yeah,
you obsess over shows?
Not really, but
I haven't watched a lot lately, but I mean, show finales are usually they build up. Like recently, Game of Thrones, I guess, was the last big show finale that people went on. And people, what was it? What would I miss? What's like a big show that was a
like over or like season finale?
No. A show that was ending, the final show of the episode that became like every news. Was that the last big one, or is there something I missed?
The last big one that ended, definitely, because they've got the spinoff series now, but.
Walking Dead went out in a whimper. I mean, that was such a great show, and it shit the bed at the end there, so no one really cared about the finale there.
Was that before or after?
That was after, but again, it wasn't a big deal anymore. they kind of crapped on that one. But I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but I know that the finale was such a huge thing. People hated
the last season overall, people hated.
Yeah. So
which was weird because I'm pretty sure, and I can't remember if we mentioned this before, but for Game of Thrones, like George R.R. Martin had the storyline for that final season or final book or whatever planned out. He just didn't finish writing it yet.
Okay.
So I guess he gave like HBO the pointers or the plot line, and they had to go off without explicit reference material.
The source material.
So I don't know if people hated the ending of the story, period, or if they hated HBO's adaptation of the ending.
I just know that they hated it. That's all I got out of it. I didn't watch it. I'll get to it one of these days.
I'm still on like episode 2 of season 1.
Good. Okay.
We started watching it as a floor in my college dorm.
You've been out of college for like Okay.
And this was freshman year, so this was 2019.
Okay,
after
so you
it
missed
ended.
it. Okay.
Might have been 2020 actually.
Yeah. So I mean that I remember when. Back then, Seinfeld, the finale was huge.
What happened at the end of Seinfeld?
And what happened? It was a huge event. It was the last episode, and
dragons?
There was no dragons.
Oh, well,
everybody hated the finale. Well, I loved it. I thought it was great.
You're wrapping up however many seasons of a show.
But the thing was that people make such a big deal. There's no way it could live up to the expectations. It was 9 years of a great show, and it's building up to this one last episode. And I think they did a great job. They brought everybody back, and they all got in there. But people hated the way it ended. But but the point of that is that it was so big. As people talked about the countdown to the final episode. They do that with shows, and it always is usually and goes out in a whimper.
I'm sorry, but people obsessing over the finale of Seinfeld is hilarious.
Well, you weren't around to understand how huge Seinfeld was.
There's a difference between the high action, high fantasy of Game of Thrones and the sitcom of Seinfeld.
Well, Seinfeld maybe
there's a bit of a disconnect there.
Well, maybe one of the best shows ever in history. Seinfeld, yes. Don't make a face. You don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, just like it was saying this in regards to a situational comedy show.
People
hilarious.
Are still referencing Seinfeld 20 years after it's been on the air. That's
because there's nothing nowadays worth referencing. What are you going to reference? The live action Lion King?
You're disturbed, man. You're disturbed. Something wrong with you. Holy God. I'll go back even further. MASH, the finale of MASH. Finale of MASH is still, I think, the most watched finale ever.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Exactly. That's 50 years ago. It's still the most watched finale ever.
MASH,
but no, because it was a situational comedy, whatever the hell it was.
No, look, I'm not saying it's not deserving. I'm just saying having a hype over the end of a comedy series is just funny, seeing how people obsess over things like Squid Game, Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, like that genre, and then seeing comedy come in with that same amount of hype.
Squid Games isn't a comedy?
It is not.
Okay. I don't know.
I haven't watched it, but I know it was a big thing for like 3 months, as everything is that comes from.
I've seen that's my big problem too. Binging. Now you want to talk obsessions. I'll go quick for binging is what annoys me about binging. You get into a show, it comes out, you get all 10, 16 episodes, you watch it in a weekend. Now you're done. That show is not going to come back for a year and a half,
which is why it doesn't last long.
But that's the thing that they only do about 10. In the heyday, here comes Old Man again. The show would have 23 episode seasons that were on every week that ran from September to May.
Yes.
And then they were off and then came back into September. And you waited every week to the next episode and then waited over the summer to the next. Yes. Now you watch the whole show, you're done in a weekend, and they don't come back for a year and a half.
Yes.
I don't understand how you keep involved in this show. Why would I care? I watch Stranger Things. I like the season. Now, a year and a half, I forgot I even liked the show and I stopped watching. That's a problem. Do it every week and let people wait. It's your generation with the instant gratification. Calm down. Where you going?
The show will be next
week.
That is the problem. That is why any big series now only lasts like 3 months before nobody cares, because there's not the constant feed of it.
It's a phenomenon. They bring it out, they shoot their load, and then they're done until a year and a half. You okay over there?
That's a way to describe it.
Yes, it is.
Yes, no, because it's horrible. Because when Stranger Things 3 came out,
there was a 3.
There's a 4.
Holy crap! I'm so behind.
Stranger Things 3 came out on like July 4th of 20-something teen before the world shut down. So I don't know. But like I got home from work that day. I bought myself a bag of M&Ms.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was
sounds like an event.
And I sat in my room in the dark the entire day and watched the entire season start to finish. And you know what? My sister had to go to the hospital that day.
Oh my God. Was I here?
Yes.
Did I take her?
Yes.
Is she okay?
I don't know because I was watching the show.
You seen her since?
No. And we literally had a competition to see who could finish it first. And the only reason I won is because she had to go to the hospital.
Victory. Take your victory.
Yeah.
Take your victory. That's how we do it. We win.
It's awful.
I'm not a bit. The only show I think I've watched is binged is Breaking Bad. I binged all 5 seasons like 2 years after the show ended. Did it in like a month or less, whatever, how many episodes.
That's insane.
And I liked the show so much. I wanted to talk to people about it. And they were like, dude, that was ended 2 years ago.
That's another thing.
Well,
You cannot talk to people about it.
Well, you got to watch it when it was on. And that was a weekly show. So I should have watched it when it was on. So I had to binge it because I was behind and everybody had moved on by the time I was done.
Well, that's 2 years. So like,
well, it takes me a while to get to things. I'm going to work on Game of Thrones next.
Oh my God. You're way past 2 years at this point.
Am I? I don't know where we are. Time just flies. Really? No.
It's been 4 to 5 years.
No, it has not.
2019.
It ended 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Depending on what time period of 2019 it ended. Yes.
I'm going to be dead soon.
Okay.
That's where we're getting to. That's how this show ends.
But yes, like I would watch The Flash and all those CW shows. Say what you will about them. They're okay. But there were people in school, and week to week I would go in and we would talk about it. We would like, oh, what do you think is going to happen next? Who do you think this is? What do you think this means? Now you're just like, oh, what do you think? I don't know. I saw it already. Do you think this character is going to survive? No. All right, great talk. I'll see you in a year.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a problem.
I don't get the whole.
I get it. I get waiting sucks. Like I got to know what happens next, and having it right there next to you.
Yeah, no, I get the Instagram. It's there, but
like that takes the fun out of it.
It does because these shows take so long to come out with the next season. You're waiting over a year. It's just too long. The couple months. You used to wait a week, watch the episode, and you're fine.
Especially with like time frames and stuff. I think like I forget when the hell Stranger Things take place. I'm pretty sure it's 1 year after the
80s,
other,
right? Isn't the 80s?
Yeah, but I believe each season is 1 year after the other. These kids have grown 30 years.
The kid's like 25 years old. Get off the bike. Get a car, kid. You're like 25. Oh my God. All right, so I don't know what happened here.
Dude's 20 years old. Main actor's 20 years old now.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell he's supposed to be playing, but
he's still young. Fonzie was 27. He was playing a 17-year-old.
Well, Tobey Maguire was like 30 playing
42 when he did Spider-Man.
Was he? 2000.
What are we doing now? What are we looking at?
I'm trying to figure out how old Tobey was during the first Spider-Man, but math is failing me.
He was probably like 25. 25?
2023 minus 2002.
Oh, that's an easy
21 years.
He
47
was
minus 21. He was.
What are you doing?
26 years old, playing a teenager.
He was they do that all the time. Did it all the time. Watch Grease one day. I think Stockard Channing was 46 years old playing a high school student.
My God, I never thought about that.
Yeah, look at her.
They're supposed to be high schoolers.
Oh yeah. I think John Travolta was the youngest, and he was like 23, 24.
John Travolta, yeah.
John Travolta, yeah.
I said Don Johnson. That's
don't
Miami Vice.
You're damn right. It's Miami Vice. Don't you?
All right.
Don't you blaspheme to Miami Vice.
I wasn't. Now, did Pulp Fiction come out before or after Grease?
Pulp Fiction come out before or after Grease? You're talking 20-year difference.
Oh, really?
You can't look at John Travolta and Grease and Pulp Fiction and not know when they came out. Some things you say on this show are really just obscene.
It was like 78 to 94.
Yeah, what? Look at. That's it. I'm done.
So now the first Iron Man, was that before or after Pulp Fiction?
What does that have to do? Pulp Fiction. What does that mean? Robert Downey Jr. wasn't in.
I don't know
where you're going.
No, but Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't think he was in Iron Man either.
I almost said Nick Fury. He was in the first Iron Man. He showed up at the end.
Oh, I don't count those scenes.
Well, okay. Yes, but I dug myself a hole. I needed some way out of it.
Yes, Pulp Fiction was first, where he looked 50, and then he did Grease, and then he was in Welcome Back, Kotter.
I don't know that one. That one's lost on me.
All right, well, yeah, this is just all right, we got through it. We got through it. I don't know what the point was, but topical.
I mean, we've had a good run for 5 episodes, 6 episodes, whatever. So I think it's time.
In this one,
I'm pretty sure it's good. It's about time we piss off everybody.
Well, I don't think we pissed people off.
I mean, we had that one guy who was very.
Yeah, what was that about? What the hell was that? A comment? What did he say?
The fact that I didn't have to say a word.
He said there was not one.
This particular man, this particular person was upset about our lack of facial structure.
He said there was not one
not
jaw.
A single jaw.
A single jaw. What? Look at this jaw. Oh my God! Look at that. It's like a Jay Leno jaw. What is he talking about? What was that? I mean, there might be no jaws, but there was one asshole in the comments. I could tell you that. That was clear. Holy crap! Jaws. What are we talking about here? Look at us.
I don't know.
Look at us. We're the most handsome people on podcast land, coming out of this basement.
All right. Yeah. No. Like.
Fuck the haters.
Okay. Sure. I mean, like you got. All I know is just like if you're gonna take your time to write that, you lose. You're not doing anything to us.
Right. Yeah, we're not hurt at all. Not one bit. Doesn't get to me. All right, let's
that's
wrap
how you
this
feel.
Shit up.
All right, fine. Next week we will be broadcasting live from the Met Gala. Because I assume
the next one.
Yeah, I assume it's going to be about that time by the time this goes up.
I think I don't think we should have said. I think people think we are live. I think we ruined the illusion. I think so. That's the end of Feeding the Ducks. Did we even say the name of the show at the beginning?
Yes,
I always think we forget it. We didn't even introduce.
You don't say. I say it. I say hello all. Welcome to Feeding the Ducks, the podcast that gives you weekly breadcrumbs of entertainment.
You're still doing the podcast
on a weekly. I actually messed up the intro. Now that I think about it.
What?
I jumbled some of the words around.
Want to do it again?
Yeah. All right. Take it from the top.
You didn't even reference us duck in the middle.
I didn't either. I think we just got to redo the whole episode for a third time.
Yeah, people want to hear that again. Well, thank you all for listening to Feeding the Ducks. As always, we are on the social media. We are out there on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, obviously the YouTube channel that most of you are watching right now.
How's the Twitter going, by the way?
Twitter?
Yeah.
How's the Twitter going?
That's your realm.
Twitter? How's the Twitter going?
Did I say that?
So no, that's what I was.
Oh, okay.
But we're having fun.
We are on the main.
I hope the people are enjoying us as much. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, we're out of here. Find us at FTDcast.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, FTDcast. If you're an upcoming talent or want to get your name out there, feel free to email us at feedingtheduckspodcast@gmail.com. You can find me over at Kingpin Creations and you at Joe Pep 27. We'll see you all next week. Take care, everybody.
I literally tuned you out. Didn't even need a question.
Are you? Oh, my God.
I literally, totally was done.